One of the big quotes that came out of the Lakers locker room the other night was DeAndre Ayton simply saying, I know that I am a confusing big to play with. So there's going to take time. This is coming from a guy, Luka, who advocated, recruited to get DeAndre Ayton. He even took accountability, Luka, in the postgame locker room saying, yeah, we've got to figure this out. It's going to take communication. I take this to you, Rich. We'll start with you. Shaq. I know, Perk. Do your thing. Give him a one shot. The Hall of Fame center had some words for Lakers center DeAndre Ayton on ESPN last night saying, listen, DeAndre, dominating. That performance you had, I need you to step it up, my boy. You got to rebound, block shots, and dominate. The pressure's not on you. You play with two great players that get doubled a lot. Is Shaq tripping or is he right? And what's kind of your take on this?
The thing that I love about Shaq the most, and Chuck gets into a little, Shaq likes to talk directly to big men. And now he's coming from, he's coming he's coming from an almost unfair space, right? Because he used to get upset when like Bill Walton and like Bill Russell and these guys would talk about him. So I respect what Shaq says. Excuse me. Ooh. I'll say this. Ayton's got to be, we talked about it. Ayton is the best version of himself. I don't put too much stock in one game. I don't put too much stock in that. I would say there's intensity, there's this, but excuse me. He could be one of the most, like, he is one of the most talented, skilled overall bigs. Are we going to see a new version of him? Are we not going to see a new version of him? None of us truly know. But that performance wasn't great. I've been thrown out of opening night. I got two technicals because I got into it with TJ Ford, who was pulling my jersey, and I turned around, I hit at it, blah, blah, and I get thrown out of opening night. That's not an indicator of my season. That's not an indicator of my season's going to go. It's more of like, I always say this. After 10 games, I will not give a judgment. I will talk about how you played in that game, not what you need to do, who you're going to be. After 10 games, we can assess how you're playing and how your team looks. A real sample size is about 20 to 25 games. At that point in time, you got a new coach. You got I'm saying like other teams. They got new coaches, new players, new system. You got all of these things. It should take you about 10 to 20 games to be like, okay, you know the play calls, you know what the coach expects, you know what this. That's what I'm saying. We can get in here and break down every single game. It's like, if they want to win a championship, he's good. And it's like, it's game 4.
I disagree.
Right?
I disagree.
In this situation, I also disagree.
I disagree when it comes to big men. And Shaq wasn't saying go out there and score buckets. Shaq saying go out there and be a fucking force, dog. Like, can you beat Steven Adams? Did you see Steven Adams made his presence felt? The hard screens, 12, 13 rebounds. When Steven Adams ran the fucking floor, it wasn't fucking ballet dancing up the floor. It wasn't tiptoeing. He was stomping.
You can just look at Steven Adams, though, and that's a force. So that's actually what I want.
When he threw Hartenstein, when he threw him with one arm, I said, hey,
what
man,
I'm
you
saying
different,
is,
brother.
this is Shaq is saying, bro, just show the energy, show the tenacity as a big man. Like, that's the same thing we're talking about with Jared Allen. Like, we want to see the force. And as a big man, you know if somebody's, like, mindset. That wasn't a question to, can you go out there and get me, that wasn't he wasn't criticizing him to say, can you get me 20 to 25 points? No, that was a criticizer. Motherfucker, go be a man. You got to be a grown-ass man, dog. And he wasn't that. It was too timid for me.
My thing is, you're playing with Luka. The minute that you sign with the Lakers, you know what film I'm watching? Derek Lively. I'm seeing what success he had. The simplicity of what DeAndre Ayton needs to do. The simplicity of that, Richard. You don't need to pop. You roll to the hoop every single time because you're creating opportunities for a team that doesn't necessarily shoot the ball very well. So by you rolling to the hoop, you're going to get that late lob.
Right.
Just even that physicality, running, stopping, you're there for offensive rebounds. DeAndre Ayton is a physical specimen. And to do that requires a certain level of mental toughness. Hey, I know I could shoot these, but maybe when Luka's out and it's me and whoever, Austin Reeves, then I get to pop. Right? Or then I get to shoot my little floaters. But what the team needs is a rim presence. That is it's the hardest but toughest job because it's simple And it seems small, but it is what's going to make the Lakers that much better because it's going to give you the right spacing. That's what I saw, is that he sometimes, what's confusing, there ain't no confusing. Roll to the hoop, play in that dunker spot. The minute Luka's getting past his guy, he's going to throw you lobs, or somebody's going to have to crack back on you, and Luka, who's 6'9", is going to hoist that thing to the guys who will shoot the threes, and they'll be more wide open. So there's nothing that should be confusing. Yes, there's some chemistry things, but you just do this thing really good for 10 games and let's see what happens.